Road rage shooting on major highway leaves one man. Dead police are searching for a suspect after a road rage incident escalated into a fatal shooting on a major highway during peak commuting hours, turning a routine drive into a deadly confrontation. Authorities say what began as aggressive driving behavior ended with one man dead and a community once again grappling with the growing dangers of violence behind the wheel. The incident unfolded as traffic slowed to a crawl near a congested interchange. Witnesses report that two vehicles were involved in a prolonged dispute that began several miles earlier. Drivers described honking, abrupt braking, and hand gestures exchanged as traffic density increased. As traffic came to a near standstill, witnesses say one driver suddenly exited his vehicle and approached the other car. Within seconds, multiple gunshots were fired. Nearby motorists described a moment of disbelief, followed by panic as drivers attempted to reverse, pull onto the shoulder, or abandon their vehicles entirely. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but the victim was pronounced dead at the scene. The shooter fled before officers arrived, weaving through traffic and disappearing from view. Police shut down several lanes of the highway for hours as investigators documented the scene and collected shell casings. Detectives are now reviewing traffic camera footage, license plate reader data, and dash cam videos submitted by witnesses. Authorities say modern roadways generate a significant digital footprint, often critical in identifying suspects who attempt to flee. How common are incidents like this becoming?
We are seeing more confrontations escalate faster. Stress, congestion, and access to firearms make these situations extremely dangerous.
Law enforcement officials say road rage shootings are part of a broader national trend. Experts note that vehicles can create a false sense of separation and anonymity, making people more likely to engage in behavior they would avoid face-to-face. When firearms are introduced, those confrontations can turn lethal in seconds. Safety advocates stress that de-escalation is the only effective response. They urge drivers to avoid eye contact, disengage from aggressive behavior, and create distance whenever possible. Police emphasize that no traffic dispute, no matter how frustrating, is worth a human life. Family members of the victim arrived at the scene later that morning, visibly devastated as investigators continued their work. Authorities have not yet released the victim's name pending formal notification. A brief moment of anger on a crowded highway ended one life and forever altered many others, underscoring how everyday stress can turn deadly